the one that concerns me the most is the lack of young ladies moving into STEM industries.
Science, technology, engineering, and
mathematics. Yes.
Okay, excuse me.
Sure. We need more engineers. We need more young people moving into the area of science and mathematics, and that's all students. And so in particular, we see a very low percentage of our young ladies, our young girls, moving into that arena. And I think we have to focus on getting our young ladies into that area more.
I'll tell you, we're not going to race 50, 60 years of problems in one year. It's going to take entire communities, not just school districts.
In terms of black students, Wisconsin has the worst achievement gap in the country based on the NAEP scores. So I want us to be very clear, the worst. So Mississippi has better scores than Wisconsin. Alabama has better scores than Wisconsin. And I think that's what prompted Tony and I to start talking when those NAEP scores came out.
But it's plain as the nose on my face that it is, I think it's primarily around race. And poor white kids do better on tests and better graduation rates than medium income African American kids. So this is a great deal about race. It's about making sure that our teachers are prepared to be culturally competent and understand the different cultures that are existing in our state.
If the state reviews our findings and view this issue of the achievement gap as a racial issue, then we're missing the true message here. There's poverty across our state. There are people of color living across our state. They just don't live in Madison and Milwaukee and Green Bay. And so this is a true state issue. If we continue to allow the achievement gap to persist in our state, we are hurting ourselves economically. If we really want to change our economy, we want to get people back to work, then we have to address the gaps that we clearly see in our children.
There's a statewide impact on this. If the bond says you're paying on the back end, whether it's corrections or social services and so on. So I think parents that if things are going okay in their lives with their kids, they should absolutely care about this because it has statewide economic ramifications. And, it's also good to close the gap. I mean, there's something intrinsic about that.
The state of Wisconsin pays $500,000 a day to incarcerate about 3,600 black males from Milwaukee County. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I would contend that if the gap was closed just a tad, maybe the state wouldn't have to pay $500,000 a day to incarcerate 3,600 black males if we close the gap. So we all pay the consequence of the gap continuing to widen.